let's learn the new topic today. Now this is the second method, that is the general formula. Before we go to find out the roots by the method of general formula, let us see the derivation of it. Students, this question sometimes can be come into the exam for 3 marks. It's a derivation. We are going to derive the formula, general formula. As we know, the standard form of quadratic equation. Standard form is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Now remember the students, basically what we are going to discuss to find out x. Roots are the values of x which satisfy the equation. So there are two things which I'll do over here that you have to remember. The method which I am going to derive this, it's slightly different than the textbook. So you can go for this, it's quite easy to understand. But there are two things which you have to remember. So what we are going to first, that we are going to multiply the whole equation by 4a. Why I am doing this, that we'll discuss later on. So what I'll write here, multiply the above equation with 4a. I'll come to this why I multiply with 4a after the 2 steps. Now all the terms I'll multiply with 4a. So that will be 4a square x square, because 4a into a, that is 4a square, plus 4abx plus 4ac is equals to 4a into 0. So it must be 0 only. Now what I'll do, I'll take this 4ac to the right hand side. So here the new step which I opt in here, 4a square x square plus 4abx is equals to, this will become 0, 0 minus 4ac. So the step which I opt in here is 4a square x square plus 4abx is equals to minus 4ac. Now what I am going to do here, I want to make this perfect square trinomial. So as we discussed in the completing square, what could be the last term? This is not you supposed to do, you have to just remember. So what could be the last term? So we know the middle term whole square. So I am multiplying with the middle term, that means middle term whole square upon 4 into first term. So students, as you observe that 4 would be cancelled, 4 cancel, x 2 times cancel and a square cancel. So what remains here? So here it says that your last term could be b square. So now what the next step, as I told you, there are two things you have to remember. The first, I multiply with 4a. Now the second, we have to add b square both the sides. So we are going to add b square here. Why I am adding b square? As I told you, I want to make this as a perfect square trinomial. So it becomes 4a square x square plus 4abx plus b square. So now it becomes perfect square trinomial is b square minus 4ac. So I hope you remember that and you understand what I have done here. So till here it is not so difficult, but you have to remember this two steps. So I hope you understand why I need to multiply with 4a, because I want to make this as a perfect square trinomial. We can divide by a, then also we can find out the last term. But if I do that, if I'll divide all the terms with a, so I'll get the term in the fraction form which is given in the textbook. So वो थोड़ा difficult हो जाता. To make this perfect square trinomial, I multiply with 4a. Other than I'll divide with a. Fine. So you should remember why I multiply with 4a to make this perfect square trinomial. So two things I have done. I multiply with 4a, then I divide with I add b square. So now this become a perfect square trinomial. It is 2ax, the square root of the first term, sine of the middle and the square root of the last, is b square minus 4ac. This value we need to find out x. X should be what? The roots, yes. To make x as a subject, we have to remove the square from this. हमें यहाँ से स्क्वायर हटाना होगा. So what I'll do square root both the sides. Now do square root. So when I do the square root, the square will be removed So here I'll obtain 2ax plus b. When I'll remove this here, when I'll do the square root, so it will be b square minus 4ac. But remember students, suppose x square is equals to 4. So when I'll do the square root, we obtain two different values, that is plus or minus. So you should remember, whenever you do the square root, there are two possible values you obtain. So that is plus or minus square root. I have done both the sides. To make x as a subject, because that is what the question. So if I'll make x as a subject for this, first I'll take this b to the right hand side. So here we obtain 2ax is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac. To make x as a subject, now I have to take this 2a to the right hand side. So it is minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So remember students, these are the two roots which we obtain. कौन से दो रूट्स मिले? So there are two values of x we obtain. Minus b plus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This is one root. And another is minus b minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So these are the two roots which we obtain. We also discuss in the next exercise the nature of the roots. So let us discuss here only. So there is no need to discuss that again. I am talking about the next topic, that is the nature of the roots. Nature of roots. Okay. So that will come to here, this topic, this part. As we discuss, b square minus 4ac is this value. मतलब 2ax plus b square is this value. तब जाके हमें x यहाँ पे, there are the two possible roots we obtain. This value b square minus 4ac is considered as discriminant. Discriminant. So that value is b square minus 4ac. So the nature of roots based on this, ये value पे depends है. अगर if b square minus 4ac is equals to 0, अगर ये पूरा 0 आ गया तो देखो 2ax plus b square equals to 0. मगर ये वैल्यू 0 है तो दिस होल ब्रैकेट इक्वल्स टू 0, मतलब हम कह सकते हैं कि रूट्स आर रियल. रियल मतलब बिलोंग्स टू आर एंड इक्वल. हमें जो रूट्स मिलेंगे वो रियल होंगे और इक्वल होंगे, क्योंकि ये परफेक्ट स्क्वायर, हमारा जो इक्वेशन होगा वो परफेक्ट स्क्वायर ट्राइनोमियल होगा. स्टूडेंट्स डोंट बी पैनिक, हम सम्स करेंगे तो पता चलेगा. बी स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac अगर ग्रेटर देन 0 आया, दिस वैल्यू कुड बी एनी ग्रेटर देन वैल्यू 0, तो हम कह सकते हैं कि रूट्स आर रियल एंड डिस्टिंक्ट. डिस्टिंक्ट मतलब अलग अलग. थर्ड, देयर आर थ्री पॉसिबिलिटी. अगर बी स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac लेस देन 0 आया, सो वी कैन से दैट स्क्वायर ऑफ एनी नंबर कैन नेवर बी नेगेटिव नंबर. दोबारा एक बार, दिस वैल्यू इज इक्वल्स टू नेगेटिव. तो हमें पता है कोई भी नंबर का स्क्वायर, वी नो द स्क्वायर ऑफ एनी रियल नंबर इज ऑलवेज अ पॉजिटिव इंटीजर और 0, मगर नेगेटिव कभी नहीं आता. तो हम बोलेंगे रियल रूट्स डज नॉट एग्जिस्ट. रियल रूट्स आर नॉट पॉसिबल. So these are the nature of the roots that we'll discuss in the next exercise, but till now you should remember it. Let's do this question. In this question it is said that we have to find out the roots of the given quadratic equation by the general formula. See, this all the sums are of the question number 1. So in the question 1 we have done the completing square method to find out the roots. Now the same sum will find the roots by the method of general formula. So whenever we have to solve by the general formula, we should remember the given equation should be compared with the standard form, ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So when we compare, we can get the value of a, b and c. A is considered as the coefficient of x square, that is 2. B is considered as the coefficient of x minus 7. And c is considered as the constant term 3. So now let's find it out. The value of discriminant as we discussed. Discriminant is b square minus 4ac. So the value of b minus 7, 4, a and c. Square of 7 is 49. 6 4s are 24. So you can see that the value is 25, which is greater than 0. So according to the nature, we can come to the conclusion that here the roots are possible. So the value of discriminant is greater than 0. तो हम बोल सकते हैं the roots are real and distinct, which is not compulsory to write it down. मगर this is for the information general. Now let's go for the roots. हमें क्वेश्चन में बोला है कि if the roots exist then find it out. तो हमने बताया कि roots exist होंगे. Now which are the roots? They are the values of x, if you remember. X is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So now let us substitute this value here. It's minus b. So it would be 7 because b is negative. Plus or minus b square minus 4ac is 25 upon 2 into a. So let us simplify here. The value of x we obtain 7 plus or minus this possible is there 5 upon 2 to the 4. So we can see there are two possible values. X is 7 plus 5 upon 4 and another is x is 7 minus 5 upon 4. As plus or minus are two possible values. So x is 12 by 4. So we come to the answer that x is 3. This is one root. And here x is 2 upon 4. So the value of x is 1 by 2. So the roots of this given quadratic equation is 3 and 1 by 2. Let us do the second number. Again, to find out the roots by the general formula, first we need to compare with the standard form ax square plus bx plus c. So we can say the value of a is 2, value of b is 1, a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x and c is the constant. Now let's find out the discriminant, which is b square minus 4ac. b is 1, 4, a is 2 and c is minus 4. It is 1. See, minus minus become plus. 8 4s are 32. So here we obtain 33. Again it is greater than 0. So we can say that the roots of this quadratic equation are real and distinct. So now let's find out the roots. Again with that method, there are two possible roots we have. X is minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Let us substitute the values of this in the formula. X is equals to minus b, that is minus 1, plus or minus, see this is the value of b square minus 4ac. So square root of 33 upon 2 into a. So there are two possible answers we have. You can see that it's minus 1 plus root 33 upon 4 and another one, x is minus 1 minus root 33 upon 4. As we know that the numerator, that won't be simplified further because it is a rational and it is an irrational. So it won't be add or subtracted. So we come to the conclusion that these two are the roots of the given quadratic equation. Let's do the third number. Again we compare this with the standard form, that is ax square plus bx plus c. So again a is the coefficient of x square, so that is 4. B, that is the coefficient of x, it is 4 root 3. And c, which is the constant term, that is 3. Again let us find out the discriminant, or we can say b square minus 4ac value. So b is 4 root 3, so we'll do the square of the whole term. Minus 4, a is 4 and c is 3. When you do the square, it's a rational 16 and this is 3. Remember 16 3s are. You can write it direct also. 4 4s are, 16 3s are. So we can see here, I think here we'll obtain the value of discriminant is 0. So now recall what we have done. When we obtain 0, so we can say here the roots which we obtain are real and equal because it is a perfect square trinomial. ये एक perfect square trinomial है. So let's note it down. Which are the roots? Roots are the values of x. It's minus b plus or minus square root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So minus b, that is minus 4 root 3 plus or minus, see this value is 0, so square root of 0 upon 2 into the value of a is 4. The plus or minus 0 will remain as it is, so it is 4 root 3 upon 2 into 4. We can cut this 4, so you can see that the value of this roots we obtain, that is root 3 by 2. So here you surprised to get that we get only one value, but remember the another roots of this equation would be the same. As we mentioned here, the roots of these equations are real and equal. So there are two roots, both are same. That is why it's called roots are real and equal. Let us find out the roots of this fourth question. The first step to compare with the standard form, that is ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. A is the coefficient of x square, that is 2. B is the coefficient of x, that is 1, and c is the constant, that is 4. Let's first we need to find out the discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac. B, that is 1, 4, a and c. So it is 1 minus 32. So we'll observe here the value of discriminant, that is less than 0. So it is negative. So we can come to the conclusion here that the real roots of this equation are not possible. So there is no need to go further because the real roots are not possible. So the question is end here that the real roots of this given equation does not exist.